United States and the rest of the world. My name is Smart Mado Ajaja. I'm the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite and the anchor of Nigeria Now at ONN and the Nightingale Radio International, broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, United States of America. What a great day today is. How is every one of you doing? Yes, today, we have this great and very historic breaking news of President Joe Biden's decision to graciously drop out of the US 2024 presidential race. Yes, this is a welcome development, especially for the Democratic Party and the people of the United States in general. This election, the build up to this election has been very, very traumatic. And this, what has just happened today, brings a really huge sigh of relief for the people of this country. That I started wondering if the United States is regressing to the level where Nigeria is right now, with the people of Nigeria not being able to make a firm decision about what they want, especially from those who lead them. Yes, we have an old, not just old, somebody with a history of drug dealing here in the United States. He was convicted and he paid a restitution of nearly 500,000 US dollars. And this man has different dates of birth. We don't even know where he was born. We don't know how he was born. We don't know his actual date of birth. And his first daughter's birth report suggests that he was 9 years old when he had his first child. I am so happy about this development here in the United States. The United States is back on course, and people can make a clear choice and a clear decision about where and how they want to vote in this election. Personally, I was really very, 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 very put in a very difficult position about how to vote and how not to vote in a historic presidential election. Yes. So congratulations to the people of America. Congratulations especially to President Joe Biden for making this historic decision and for brightening the chance or the chances of his Democratic Party at this election. Yes, the stage now is set, for the US to choose their next president. Wow. Between Donald Trump with a terrible criminal record, yes, but I don't know why they have not made that firm decision about sentencing him after finding him guilty. And this moral burden, is going to linger, and it's going to impact the United States, especially how the rest of the world looks at the U.S. So where the judicial system has not been able to make that firm decision, now the decision about the moral compass of the United States now rests squarely in the hands of the people of this country, with Joe Biden out of the way. Not because he's a criminal or not because he was a criminal, but because of his age and those, disorders that are associated with aging, nearly 90 years old. He has done his best for this country. He started at a very young age. And I can't forget his historic statement on South Africa, when the United States could not, as a country, make a firm decision because some of its corporate companies were benefiting from the evil of apartheid. He stood out and made one of those those devastating remarks that helped crash apartheid in South Africa. So Africans will not forget you. History will judge you very fairly on that. So President Joe Biden, I personally campaigned for you in the past election where you defeated Donald Trump. And I was really concerned, you know, about supporting you again, especially with what has been happening around you. Nobody can cheat age. You did your best, and we really deeply and sincerely appreciate you for your years of service to this great country. Thank you, and I wish you the very best as you work towards concluding your present tenure. Yes, thank you very much for your service, and we thank all those who were able to impress it on you that you should take this decision. And most importantly, you have demonstrated that you are a true leader who can listen to the pulse of the people. You listen to public opinion, contrary to what those holding Africa hostage, yes, contrary to their behaviors. When even millions of people are dying before them, they will still be struggling to be at the top. Yes, thank you for listening. And I hope President Paul Biya of Cameroon is listening to this. I don't even know if he has his testamentary capacity intact anymore. Whoever can reach him, can whisper to him. They need to whisper to him that Joe Biden, who is more alert, who is more agile, who is still able to do a lot of things, has thrown in the towel for ahead of the 2024 U.S. presidential election. And all those sit-tight leaders in Africa, I think you should take a cue from Joe Biden and do the right thing and leave the stage for those with abilities, those who are physically capable of leading, those who still have their testamentary capacities intact to take charge of the reins of power across Africa. This is a very strong message, especially to the African leadership. Thank you, Joe Biden, for doing this for the people of Africa. To the young people of Africa, you now see what we have been telling you. All the sermons that we preach every day, telling you about being responsible, about responsibilities associated with leadership. This is one of those moments when a leader put his country above and beyond his own personal interest to make this type of decision for the good of his country. We celebrate Joe Biden. Celebrate you for this historic moment. We celebrate you for this historic decision that you've made. You have paved a way for something more to happen in the world. Thank you. Thank you. Now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I hope you are listening to this. Or I hope someone will send this message to you. That it is time for you to stop obstructing Nigeria and its people. Get out of that stage. For in the first place, you did not win an election. You came through a coup d'etat that rubbished all of our country's institutions. Joe Biden just did. Can you see the classical demonstration of leadership when it is needed most? Can you see what it takes to lead the people? Can you now see the meaning of listening to public opinion? The public opinion in Nigeria is highly so much against you. But you are behaving like a pharaoh. Yes, you are behaving like a pharaoh. But I tell you one thing, if you don't quit on your own, the people will move you. It's time. I call on you, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, get out of the way now. And all sit-tight leaders in Africa, your times are up. Get out of the way and let the younger generation take charge of our continent. You see what Joe Biden did? It is not a joke. He could have decided to stay, but he knows the consequences of not listening to public opinion. And he listened and did the right thing. He listened, putting his country first and his interests last. He listened to the future generation of America. He listened to the young people here in the United States. He listened to the young members of his Democratic Party. He listened. And so you have no choice. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you have no choice but to listen to the people of Nigeria. Their voices may be feeble right now, but I tell you that when they don't have any other thing to hang on to, they're going to come after you. Listen now. Yes, I congratulate the people of the United States. And then he said, when he decided, he said he put the interest of country first. And then in departing towards the end of his statement, he endorsed his vice president that he trusted or he trusts that could do a better job. Yes, that is what true leaders do. African leaders take you. Once again, congratulations, Joe Biden. Bye for now.